Hello, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be kitting up this big diamond painting here. It's like where I would want to live if I had more money. Actually, I don't know. There's no garage. I need my garage. So this is the original image here. Do you see that? It's called The Christmas House by Dominic Davison. This is from Dreamer Designs. I did buy this for $41.98. That's after a 30% off coupon. It's a 60 by 80 centimeter diamond painting. There's 52 colors. It's a square drill with 3 ABs. It's on poured glue with DMCs, and I am kitting this up on 11/13/2021. So I think this is not gonna get posted for about 3 more weeks. So yeah, I'm doing a bunch of pre-recordings in anticipation for my parents coming to visit, because they're gonna be here for a couple weeks. So I'm going to use these containers. I got these from AliExpress, from AZQSD. They're usually they're called, like, I think the Elizabeth Ward ones, but I did not buy the brand name Elizabeth Ward containers. So these are the off-brand ones. I do have another set next to me in case I want to use different containers. So I'm going to use those ones. I don't really use these that often, mainly because it's overkill for most of my diamond paintings, since I don't tend to go big. So yeah. And and plus sometimes I actually think it's a hindrance also having the multiple sizes, because it takes longer, I think, to decide which one to use when you're kitting up. So yeah, there's a lot of colors, a lot of strips. So I think this is number 1. No, this is 6. I thought that was low enough. Oh, here's a 3. So this one's probably number 1. The first strip. Oh, I forgot. It did come with labels, and they are actually pre-cut, so I could use those. It's really long. So my plan is, if it could fit in the small one, put it in the small one. Otherwise, get a bigger one. That sounds like a good plan, right? I'm just gonna shift this so I could have the row here. So number 1, it looks like it could fit in a small one. So I'm not gonna put the sticker until I know it's gonna fit, because I'm not sure how re-stickable these stickers are. So I'm hoping they're actually just removable, because that would be bad if they weren't removable. But yeah, my plan is put into the smallest container unless I need to go bigger. And that way I could make sure I have enough, I'm gonna have enough space on this. I don't think 60 by 80 is big enough to fill up all the spaces on this. And I have only 52 colors, so it should be fine. So that's number 1. So it does seem like Dreamer Designs is upping their game and giving labels that are cut out. So we will see. Number 2. Number 2 has 3 bags. So yeah, I think this might actually need the big one. Ooh, big one. That's 2. So yeah, because there are multiple sizes, sometimes it does take a little bit more effort to decide what to use. You know, I'm gonna cut this out because I'm afraid that I'm just gonna accidentally forget that I have multiple bags. Yeah, I don't think I would have been able to fit that into the second biggest one. But this one seems sometimes a little too big, There's some static. So yeah. I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this before Christmas is done, but this is just gonna be my winter project. If I finish it, my goal is to finish it before winter ends, which is actually, what, March? Before spring starts. That's my goal, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it for Christmas for me to, like, put it up on my wall for Christmas, but I'll have it hopefully done by next Christmas, right? If I don't finish it before spring, I'll start it up again in July for Christmas in July, and then hopefully by then I'll have it done. Hopefully. So number 3 has, yeah, look at the static on that. That is bigger. That is more than what would have fit in here. So number 3 also has 3 bags, so I'm gonna need the bigger one also for this one. Yeah, I have some static in this one. I do have dryer sheets, I think, near me, if I really need them. For now, I'll just try to deal with the static. I'm going to put some lotion on, just so that my hands aren't so dry. And I think it'll help a little bit with the static, just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. So since I was been recording so many videos at once, I'm like, what do I have to talk about? Like, nothing. My parents are coming, but they're not here yet, so I'm hoping there's not going to be any things stopping them from getting here, because, you know, they are flying from another country. They are fully vaccinated, and they are U.S. citizens, so I don't see why the U.S. would stop them from coming in here. But I don't know, who knows what will happen in just a couple days. Number 4 has 2, and probably will fit in this second biggest kind then, if the ones with 3 doesn't fill up the big one. So yeah, hopefully no problems. Well, by the time this video gets posted up, they should be here already. Oh man, I hit the bag, so it flew outside of the container. But yeah, hopefully they should be here by the time this video gets posted, and there would have been no problems. And this should actually also get posted after Thanksgiving, so for those in the US, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I kind of almost wish Thanksgiving wasn't so near Christmas, because I feel like there's just too much holiday in just the same period of time, like. And that's why I don't think I would be. So, as much as I like doing it's so staticky. I like doing my fall diamond paintings, and I like doing the Christmas diamond paintings, but I can't do both of them at the same time. So if, like, well, the fall ones, I can't stop that, but, you know, if Thanksgiving or something was at a different time, or maybe we need Christmas, like, early in the year. There's so much static. But I think that's why I don't end up getting to do as many of the diamond paintings I want for this time of the year, just because it's just all condensed into the short period of time. So I think number 5, I only need this small one. So the bag is so long, like, look at that. It's because they use the same, I guess, the same size bag for everything. So for the ones with only a little, the bag is massive. I would think that they would be able to crimp it smaller. I don't know. I don't know how easy or hard it is to do these, whatever it takes to make these. So, number 6. Okay, now I have to do a hunt for which strip has number 6. Number 6 has 2 bags, so that's probably... doesn't look that full. I'm wondering if it'll just fit into this one. Actually, I probably need the bigger one. So, what was I talking? So since my parents are coming, well, by the time this video gets posted, they will be here. I spent this morning cleaning. Well, I spent this morning cleaning, tidying up, just because since I live by myself. So when you live by yourself, you, at least for me, you have no incentive to tidy up. So my stuff is just like all over the place. Well, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that hard to tidy up, but you know how like when you're actively just doing stuff, you just kind of have stuff out and about and not put away. Well, that's pretty much my thing, is my stuff wasn't put away because I didn't need to put it away. I think this one could fit in a small one. We will see. So I started putting things away. There's so much static in this one. So I started putting things away. I just breathed into it a little bit just to add some moisture. Started putting things away, but yeah, when you live by yourself, you have no real incentive to clean up, because who's gonna see it? Me, myself, and I. So, well, not necessarily clean up, but just tidy up, because yeah, there's like, who's gonna see how much of a cluttered mess your house is. So I did spend this morning cleaning up. It wasn't that bad. And then all I have really left is I need to I think I might need to go the second biggest, this one, the second smallest. But you don't have any real incentive to clean up because it's just your stuff around. No one's judging except me. So I did spend this morning cleaning up, putting things away. I still have to clean the sheets and things like that on the bed, but I figured that I'll do, oh my gosh, there's so much static. That I'll do last minute. I do have some dryer sheets. That's what I'll do last minute, because, you don't really need to, it's not like it's that hard to clean, to do laundry. So and it's not like I'm gonna have to fold the sheets, because that'll just go back directly on the bed. So I just got a dryer sheet and I just put it in here because that one was just flying. Perhaps I should have froze my drills before starting. That one was just flying. I'm gonna just keep the dryer sheet here, just maybe it just being nearby will help. Yeah, 9 looks like it might need this size too. But yeah, when you live by yourself, you don't have really any incentive to clean up because you're by yourself. So did spend some time cleaning up. Everything's actually pretty nice right now, so And then all I have left is just to laundry the sheets. 10 looks like it could fit in one of the small ones. So put it in a small one. There's so much static in that too. I'm gonna just breathe into it. Just breathe into it to add just a tiny bit of moisture. So 10. I hope these labels are removable. Let's see, 11. I only need a small one for that one too. So yeah, fun times cleaning up. I also went to Costco to stock up on stuff, but man, you know, I live in an area where I guess the population isn't as dense, so whenever I go to Costco, it's not that full, so I usually easily find parking and check out really quickly. There was a lot more people today, but I think it's because I went on Saturday, and I don't tend to go on Saturdays, so yeah, that's what I should do, is don't go to Costco on a Saturday. Although I used to live in Seattle, so compared to there's not that many people at Costco. But I did notice they started giving out free samples again, like actual free samples. But I mean, you're supposed to be masked up in the store, so you saw people kind of just on the side with their mask kind of down eating the free samples. I did not partake in free sampling. So there's 2 of these, so I think I might need the big one. This bigger one, not the completely big. So these are, yeah, both. Just making sure they're both 13. You know, I remember the first Dreamer designs I got, the drills were in order of quantity. And I know Diamond Art Club has their drills in order of quantity, so I wonder why Dreamer Designs changed it back to be in DMC order. Doing it by quantity would make, I think, using these Elizabeth Ward ones easier, just because then you know, you could do all the big ones at once, or what I would do is actually do all the small ones first. Okay, that's a lot of static there. I'd do all the small ones first, and then go to the bigger ones. Too much static. It's that time of the year when the static makes you go cray-cray. Oh, forgot to put my label. 13. So I'm going to, I don't know if that's going to help, but let's wipe my tray with some dryer sheet. Okay, so next I have to find the next strip. This one, yeah, this one's the right one. So my garbage looks like it's getting full, so I'm gonna throw out the first couple. Surprised Dreamer Designs hasn't gone for the zip bags, since I think they're kind of trying to be a little bit environmentally cautious because they do have like the reusable bag thingy. Um, but maybe that's next on their agenda. Or they just need everything branded, so it's... Or I think to be in the baggies, those are kitted up like, I don't know if it's a physical person weighing it out, while these are probably machine weighed, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's cheaper to have it in these strip packaging. 15. Oops, forgot to open the container. I can't open these one-handed. I wonder if there are smaller boxes to hold the these containers, because like I said, this is just way too big for most diamond paintings, but I do like the cases. These feel... I feel like they feel expensive. 16. Oh. Forgot. Oh, I think this one might need this size. It's a little bit more. 666. More Christmas colors. This is like the common like red you see for the Christmas colors. There's 2 bags of 17, so I'm going for it needs this one. I see a little static. So breathe into it a little bit, let it settle down. That one poured nicely in there. The other 17. This one doesn't seem like it has... Oh! I think I need the bigger one. It's not gonna... I feel like it's going to fit if I try. It's not that much more. Yeah, it'll fit. I'll make it fit. So I'm gonna close this first and then do a little shaky, shaky, shaky to settle it in. Well, I hope I'm gonna be able to fit all the containers in here. But since my whole strategy is go small before going bigger, I think it'll work. So these were just much more full than the other ones I had that had 2 bags. So 18. Now, man, the static is just making these drills just fly. And stick to me. There. Woo! 17. Gonna put on more lotion because my hands are dry again. Because it's just that time of year. So 18. Looks like I have 2 pretty full bags also. So I'm gonna try to see. Yeah, they're pretty. I think they seem fuller than what was in 17, and 17 was such a hard fit. So let's do the big one. I don't really like these really deep ones because they're so low that you can't do the dip your pen in there without it being a little bit of effort when you're only needing like one drill. But I figure if it has this many, you're probably not going to just need one drill, even in the confetti heavy sections. So I'm pondering, are there that, yeah, there's no real point in putting this in alphabetical order or anything, because there's not that many letters. I might just keep them in DMC order. So, 18. 19, I have 2 also, but they don't seem that full, so it'll probably fit in here. Nice green here. This one looks like it has some static. So yeah. There is some hope, I don't know, that I finish this before the end of Christmas. But my goal is just finish this before the end of winter, which will be, what, March next year. Because I feel like the Christmas diamond paintings come out too late. Like, I feel like they should already be releasing them in, like, July instead of releasing them now. But maybe it's just people will more likely buy it now as opposed to later. So we're on 21. Where's my bag? Oh, I see 23 here. So here's my bag. 21. 21 has very little, so... There's like so much static in this little tiny. Ooh. Good thing it fell and it didn't just all fly out. $21. Why can't I pick it up with me? There. So, what else could I talk about? I've been watching the British Baking Championship thing. It's probably done by now. It's not yet done, at least now, because on Netflix they are. Did I cut myself? On Netflix they're releasing one episode at a time, but I think the US gets it 1 week behind when it shows in the UK. So. They get the episode the following Friday, so it looks like it's almost done. But you know what? Maybe I just don't get the humor, but I'm guessing the hosts are supposed to be comedians, and I swear maybe I just don't get the humor, but some of their jokes I just don't get. And maybe I wonder if it's just you have to be in the UK to get the jokes. Yeah. So they might just be more regional jokes, but sometimes I'm just like, I don't get why it's funny. But then I don't know, like I remember there's like someone in my work that likes to tell jokes, and then I don't find them funny, and I usually need like an explanation of what what the joke was supposed to be. So maybe I'm just not one of those people who understand humor. Either that or they're just bad jokes. But it does seem strange, like the host for that show. I mean, are they they're comedians, right? They're not like people who know how to bake. I think this one needs the bigger one. But yeah, I'm thinking it's just like a regional thing. Like, I don't get it because I don't live in the UK. But it's interesting. There's like some really different things that get baked on that show as opposed to, like, I guess one that's in the US, because they make them bake really weirdly, like, I'm guessing some of the things that they're baking are like really old recipes kind of thing, so you have to pretty much get the recipe from, I don't know, the recipe book. And it's kind of a little different than most US baking shows because they do also have those times when they cook things that are savory. I feel like in the US they're always just dessert in the baking competitions, so but I think I remember looking it up at some point, and because they never mention any sort of prize money on the British baking show, that I looked it up, and they don't actually win money, and they only win the trophy, and I'm thinking, really? All of that hard work, and all they win is the trophy, no prize money at all? That seems so uncompetition. No. So why do folks join it? For the challenge? I'm hoping they get something, because, you know, the TV network or whatever is making money from this. So I hope they get something, like if they just every week they get something, I'm hoping. Otherwise, I don't understand why people are joining in if they don't even get any sort of prize money. I mean, I guess you could become famous or something, be able to use it as a platform to, I don't know, make a cookbook or something. But I feel like they should get money for their efforts now, not possible money in the future kind of thing. Because, you know, the network I don't know if it's on network TV or cable or anything, but the TV station is making money from that. Otherwise, they would not keep making new seasons. So I'm really hoping I'm wrong about them not getting any prize money. I don't know. This will need the bigger one. I'm hoping I'm wrong about them not getting any prize money, because that just seems wrong that they aren't getting any. So I think they attempted to make an American version of it, but I don't think I've seen it. So I'm guessing they probably don't have as many Americans signing up for it, because where's the prize money? No, I'm just saying. Like, if you could get, like, people on those one episode Food Network competitions win $10,000, then a multi-episode thing, they should totally make money from winning it. Ooh, I wonder if the Food Network holiday baking show is on. I should check that out. It probably is already. I'm hoping it's on Hulu, because that's I don't have cable other than my streaming stuff. So, oh my goodness, there's gonna be just too much. There's too much. Just too much static on this. I'm just using a straightener to push the drills down. That's what I do usually when I'm diamond painting and the drills just want to stick to the containers. I use my straightener to push them down. This one is just, it's just so much static. Do I need to wipe my tray again with the static? This one just had so much static. A random green drill. So this video will just be longer by virtue of me struggling because of static. And just having more colors. Too much static. No, no. I can't even close it without the drills just popping out. See, more drills popped out. Whew. So let's take these out. I'm hoping everything will fit. I think everything will fit. $8.90. I wonder, will it fit in just one of these? Because it's only one bag. Not like the other ones that had multiple bags. Just breathing in there. Yeah, it'll fit. You know, I'm just going to... It's already flying like crazy, so I'm just going to throw a dryer sheet in there. So I had a phone call there, so I don't even know, where was I? Where was I? I'm gonna put more lotion on because minimize any static. So 29. Here is 30. So I have no idea what I was talking about before, so I think I was talking about maybe I was talking about the British baking show. How I was surprised they don't make money. As far as I know, at least when I last looked it up. Because it just seems so non-competition to make no money from a competition, but I'm still surprised people still join in. 31, looks like there's 2 bags, so I need a bigger one. What else? I recently watched, it was this movie that had The Rock and, man, I can't remember her name. She was the girl that played Wonder Woman, and then it had Ryan Reynolds in it, where they were playing like thieves. It was entertaining. They did leave kind of ending that looked like there could be a sequel if there was a sequel. If a sequel wanted to be made, they left the ending open-ended. It was one of those entertaining ones. It was on Netflix. And then I also watched a Christmas movie. I forgot what it was. It had the girl that was from Vampire Diaries. I don't remember her name either. And then it had an Asian comedian. I don't remember his name either. Where they apparently met online. The guy pretended to be someone prettier looking, I guess, more handsome looking. And it was set in Christmas. Oh, and it also had the guy, one of the guys that was from Glee. I forgot his name too. I don't know people's names. I'm guessing this is why some big name actors could just be on so long, because it's hard to get name recognition. Or I'm just getting to that age that I don't care about famous people anymore. So that one was entertaining too. There was some music in it because there was some Christmas music. It was entertaining, but I don't know if, yeah, I don't know if I would watch it again or anything. But I did see it was #1 on Netflix yesterday. I do kind of like that, the ranking thing on Netflix. It gives me an idea what to watch, because sometimes I have no idea what to watch. I mean, Netflix will recommend things to me, and then I'll watch it. But then what's nice is if I don't really want to continue watching it, I'll just stop watching it, right? Unlike, like, if you, like, rent a movie, you kind of feel compelled to keep watching even if it's horrible, just because you paid money, like, extra money to get the movie. Or, like, if you're, I don't know, I've never walked out on a movie theater thing. If it was that, I'll keep watching, even if it's bad. But I haven't seen a movie in the theater in a long time. I'm guessing that's the case for a lot of us, with COVID. I was tempted to, I never ended up doing it, but there is actually a drive-in theater relatively near my house. I was surprised that I saw it existed, because, and I kind of wanted, when I first moved to my house, I kind of wanted to go to it just because I've never gone to a drive-in movie theater, and I just thought, is this just one of those, like, American, experiences that I should experience sometime in my lifetime, especially since there's so few drive-in movie theaters, but I just haven't done it yet. Mainly because, so, the main time I would want to do it is the summer, and there are times of when their movies start just as at sundown or something like that. And I'm like, do you know how late the sun goes down in Washington during the summer? It's pretty late. And then they do double features at the drive-in theater. And maybe I'm just too much of a morning person that I don't sleep late. I go to sleep early. So, yeah, that was my one thing why I haven't done tried the drive-in theater. It's the only time I would want to do it is during the summer, because I think they actually have it open, like, even now, because they used to close it during the winter, but I think with COVID, maybe they had an increase of viewership just because it is outdoors, you're in your own car. So they didn't have as many of the restrictions as, like, regular movie theaters. But I think I would just want to try it just to have the experience of watching a movie in your car in a drive-through, because I've never experienced it. I might hate it, and now it's probably just too cold. I'd have to, like, get a heated blanket or something to be able to, and it might just be raining, so I don't know how easy it is to see the screen when it's wet. So random things I would want to do just to try it out. Don't have any idea if I would like it or not. This one has static too. So, things to try out in the future. Hopefully, when there's lesser restrictions, because it's not really fun to do these things when there's so many restrictions. There's 39. I'm hoping this will fit. Because I only have one row left and I still have several numbers. So let's hope. Let's really hope this fits. I don't think there's, except for 42, everything looks like it's not more than one bag. So $39. 40 is going to need the bigger one, this one. So this is a much longer kitting up than I thought it would be, just because all the static, man, makes it so much more difficult to do this. Everything is just flying. There. Oh, random drill. There, 40. Here's hoping it'll still fit. 41 has 2. I'm hoping it'll just fit in this thing. You know what? I'm just gonna do the ones with a little bit first, and then let's start backwards. So 52, I just need this one. Let's start backwards, and I'm hoping everything will fit. I was thinking that I would be able to fit everything in this. Maybe I should have maybe I was going too big for some of them. It's these things. Those things are just so big. That I didn't think this was that big that it wouldn't fit all the drills. Maybe it's just too many colors. $51. I'm pretty sure this will fit. It's the nice yellow AB. The bags are just too big. I kind of wish they weren't that big. And because most of them don't need that big of a bag, so it's just a lot of wasted plastic. They should have just went for smaller bags, and for the ones with a lot, just have like 4 bags instead of just 3 or something. At least there won't be a lot of wasted plastic for the ones with not that many. Because I think there's actually more likely that there's ones that are not that many than the ones that have a lot. So, yeah. But yeah, no, the bags are pretty big. So, it's a lot of plastic. Too much static. $49. Oh. I'm gonna have to stop this and start again another time. Okay, it's actually been a couple days. So yeah, and this one good thing is my recording video space is not where I diamond paint. So this has just been sitting on my table here for a couple days. But now we'll continue. I don't even remember what were we doing. 3864, number 49. Oh yeah, I started going backwards because I was gonna run out of space on this thing. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to like maybe switch one of these ones with, or like maybe one or two of them into two smaller containers, just because this is taking up a lot of space. But we will see. And then I guess I'll test to see if these labels are removable and restickable. So yeah. I have no idea what I was talking about. I guess that this is what will happen when, you know, if I'm not living by myself, you get interrupted. You get interrupted, and then suddenly you don't know what you're doing. Let's see. 48. I'm gonna see if it fits in this small one, and if it doesn't, then we'll transfer it to the bigger one. I just want things to fit into as many of the small ones as I can. Yeah, I think it'll fit. There is static in this. As many of the small ones as possible. I have no idea what I was talking about before. I could have went and rewatched my video that I had stopped at, but yeah. Nope, that's not happening. So, oh my goodness, there is static in this one. It's just jumping out of... It doesn't help that, one, this container is very, very full, and two, there is static and they're just jumping out from the container. So I put in I'm hoping the dryer sheet is enough. Although, I mean, these dryer sheets have just been hanging around in my kitting. I have like a little cart next to me that has all like the random stuff that I use to kit up, and other random stuff that I just plunk into there. Because while I like the organization, I kind of think I'm like an organized, messy person. Like, okay. Like I know where everything is, and I'm organized in certain things, but other things maybe not so much. So 47 has 2. Do I think it's going to fit into this one? Do you think? Or am I going to need this one? We'll try the small one, and if it fits, then the smaller one, and if not, then I will. You know what? I could already see the static in the bag, so let's just pop a dryer sheet in there, do a shaky, and hope that was enough. Probably not. I'm gonna do the breathe into it, and then do a little shaky. Like I said, I have no idea what I was talking about prior to me stopping this video. I think I'll just talk about the kitting up right now, since I don't want to just randomly talk about something else. I don't know. Where did my dryer sheet go? Oh, okay, it's in there. I think it might fit. I think it might fit. So I'm gonna blow into this again. I don't know why they didn't just stuff it all into one bag. I think it would have all fit. But I'm not the manufacturer. So I think Dreamer Designs, you need to like maybe make your bags like yay big instead of this really wide, just because you waste a lot of plastic for the ones that barely have any. Sure, it might be great for the ones that have a lot, but I think you're more with the quantity of colors. I don't know, I feel like you would save more from having so much static. It's just really just flying out. Not where I want it to be. Not where I want it to be. jumping drills. This is when kitting up is not so fun. Okay, I'm just trying to move it away from the door because that's where I need to clasp it, and it's really full. That's kind of, maybe this is why I don't use this container that much. There. One, it's overkill for most diamond paintings. So, at least I was able to fit into there. I'm wondering if there's some of these other ones I could have fit into a smaller one, but I didn't. So, we were still going backwards. This one's not much, so I'm sure it'll fit into the smaller one. So, 46. But yeah, I'm still thinking I'm going to have to switch that out to a smaller container. There is a lot of static in this one. At least my breathing worked for this small amount. I've noticed even though they're static, for whatever reason, once it's actually in the containers, the static kind of settles down. Yeah, that one's very little. So I'm sure it'll fit in here. The static eventually kind of settles down. I think just the plastic bags are they just conduct more static than the containers. And I think especially if you work out of the zip bags, I think those would just drive me crazy. So we have 4 more colors, and look at, I have no more real estate. Well, this one I'm sure is going to fit in one of the small ones. 44. And then two of them are going to fit into small ones, and then these two have a lot. So, man, just look at all that excess plastic there. So Dreamer Designs, I know you're trying, I don't know if they're trying to be environmentally friendly by giving, you know, the canvas outside. You know, this, they have these like canvas bags that come with their drills, but there's a lot of excess plastic in these things. And I've kitted up a lot of things, so these are much bigger than normal. So, and at least I know this one will be a small one too. And then we'll have to find real estate somewhere else. So number 43, this one, I have to breathe into this too. So this is a good amount. I think I'm gonna actually need this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need this one for 42. It's a lot. But I don't have any more real estate. No more place to put it. Okay, breathe into this. Actually, I think this one might be, it might be close. Whether it'll fit or not. Yeah, no, this is not going to fit at all. So you know what I'm going to do is put them in 2 of these ones. Because You know, I'm just gonna pour it all into there. And it's a good thing I didn't take the label out. I'm gonna put it in 2 of these containers. This is like the second smallest one. This is actually, I think, the best size. And instead of the ones that have all these ones, I actually think they should make one that has all of the ones that are just this size here. So, and man, it's just flying. It's flying. Oh my goodness. It's just like jumping out. Oh man, there's one stuck on my hand. Jumping out. So this is 3799. There. And I'm going to get some label paper. This is just like leftover label paper from when I made labels for something else. 3799. So these don't have a home yet in the tray. So we'll figure out a home in the tray soon. And then this one, I'm guessing is the one will fit in here, hopefully, in just one container of this. So I see static already. Okay. See, now I'm wondering if it would have fit in this container. No, I don't think it would have fit. Actually, I think it might. Why not? Because, you know, right now we're trying to put everything in a smaller container so I could fit more. Yeah, actually it would have fit in here. So I wonder if there's a couple that I could have went smaller, but I didn't, and I instead went bigger, went too big. See, that's the hazards with these ones with the multiple sizes, is you have to judge what size to use. And since I have multiple cases of it, I do just kind of mix and match my drills. This is an obscene amount of static there. I'm just going to just put the thing in there and hopefully settle down the drills. It's not going to help the ones that are on the tray, but hopefully, maybe if I just put the dryer sheet on top of it, it'll settle it down. I actually don't even use dryer sheets for laundry. I use the wool balls for my dryer. I like them because I don't have to keep buying dryer sheets, but hey, at least I'm still buying dryer sheets for diamond painting. But I just got these at the Dollar Tree. I figure I'm not using it for laundry, I'm just using it for diamond painting. Oh my goodness. While I was closing it, of course, I dropped everything. I dropped everything. This is what I get for overfilling. See, if it wasn't for the static, I would have been done with this. And if it's not for this rearranging thing I have to do, I would be done with this too. So let's... Why can't I take this one out? So, there is that one. So now is the fun part of trying to get everything somehow to fit. So 3799. I wonder if no, none of these look like. So this one, I'm sure I'll be able to put into a smaller container. I'm gonna try to put it into here. It might fit. And if it does, then at least I'll have a little bit more space. Okay, so this could have fit into that container. I went too big. I have random pink ones here. I hope I don't run out of those. Oh well, if I run out, I'll use the drill buyer protection or whatever they call it, the insurance, because what's the point of buying from a premier diamond painting company if you don't use their extra stuff? And I mean, I've gotten drills sent to me from cheaper diamond painting companies, so if the expensive ones don't do it, then what's the point, right? Or, you know, what I do is use all my leftover drills from other stuff, and just find a match. I'm just putting it onto this dryer sheet in the hopes that it will settle down and be able to pour from the tray, right? It'll settle down. See, things just flew out just from opening the container. Okay, so I got that one into a smaller container. So let's see if this sticker will remove and restick. Okay, I think that's great. All right, I'm happy with that. I'm happy that the label removed. So let's move that up. Let's move this. And then now I could put 4041. And do I have space for this? No. So something else has to be lesser that I could do. I actually think this looks like it could fit in a smaller one. So let's try that out. Okay, you know what? I see static in it. I'm gonna place some dryer sheet in here. So this is turning out to be more of a troubleshooting kind of kitting up, but yeah, I think this would have fit easily into one of these smaller ones, but I went bigger because I have apparently very bad spatial awareness. I don't know if that's right. Oh, that one's an ugly drill anyway. It's one of those ones that are like concave. So I think this might fix everything. I am very happy with the labels. They are removable and it looks like it does restick. So would I put that there, move that there, and then no, 42 is not going to fit. So that's not going to fit. So let's see, where else do I look like? Anything else looks like it could go in smaller container. So this one, I think it can go into 2 of these ones and make a much smaller container. So yeah. See, 2 of those is smaller than one of this big one. This big container is a little bit like overkill. Most of the time, you're not going to have something that needs that many drills. I mean, that big of a container, unless it's a massively the same color in the background. So I think this will fix everything. And I think there is so few letters in this, I probably will just keep this in DMC order. I sometimes put them in like numerical and alphabetical order, but this one has so many more symbols that I think I might just keep it in DMC order and then just look for the symbols. Once you actually start getting used to these symbols, they get easier to find. That's what I've been finding. So, but I do wish it was in alphabetical order. So this one is 159. So I think this will make it so that I could fit everything now. So, yeah, I don't even waste my labels. So there's that. Oh man, but this one, 310, doesn't fit into the next one. So I'm gonna just move that one, even though it's not in order, just to... Apparently that doesn't do anything, because now I can't fit things because the containers are too big. So let's move that there. Move that there. Okay, I have done it. Everything is fitting in the container there. After some much struggle. So this one is actually kind of a tight fit here. I wonder if 702 can fit into this one so that it's not so tight of a fit. Yes, I thought I was done, but it was more like if I took stuff out, it wouldn't be able to get easily taken out. Yeah, this would fit. See, like I said, I was very bad I was overestimating how much was in things. I could have easily fit things into smaller containers. It's just, I wasn't sure. Since I don't use this that often. It would be helpful if there was like quantities for the drills so that you would kind of know how much is in there so that when you kit up, you kind of, yeah, instead of just kind of having a very empty bag. Man, it's just flying out from just static. Got it. Okay, got it. At least I'm happy that the labels are removable because, seriously, there. So now everything is fine in here. So there is this one kitted up. And since this thing is removable, then I don't mind putting in this here. At least I know the label paper is removable, so I figure I could put, would this fit? If I put this in there, would I be able to see it? Yes. So since the label paper is removable, I'm more than happy to put this label there, so at least I know it's from the Dreamer Designs thing. So yes, here it is, all kitted up. Do not expect to see the finish. Oh, now I could save all these excess labels. So there's like more label paper on here. So I could keep that since I know the labels were removable. And it was a couple days since I had put those in the drills, since I said, you know, it's a couple days later after when I first started it. So yeah, here is this. Don't expect to see the finish of this year. I'm thinking this will be more of a finish early next year thing. Yes, and I know I'm gonna miss the Christmas season, whatever. I figured this is going to be my winter project, and this, when it's finished, and I hope it looks beautiful, this could be my Christmas picture that I put up next Christmas. Or if I don't finish this in early 2022, I could work on this for Christmas in July, right? And finish it. But yeah, so that is all for today. So thank you for watching, and happy diamond painting. Bye!